Hey, good day, everybody. Welcome to September 10th, 2025. We're going to get into your real estate update. Just some words of caution out there. When you're looking online, I was doing some searching this morning, looking at median price ranges, and you have one syndication site stating the median price range in Santa Clarita Valley, and they don't actually specify a particular city, which a lot of the cities are incredibly different from each other. You could have differences of $50,000, $60,000, and also major differences in price per square foot, depending on what city you happen to be looking at. But just looking at all total, there were $50,000, $60,000 in difference between the median prices closings of July on some of these syndication sites. So watch out. Examples of these, you have the Redfins out there, the Zillows, the Trulias, and Realtor.com, and all these other sites. It's just whatever data they're pulling from. And unfortunately, if they don't specify exactly what type of real estate that they're referencing, it could be whatever serves their best purpose, whatever serves their interest. And in the world of artificial intelligence, we're being sold constantly 24/7, 365. Make sure that you know where the data is coming from. And if you really want specific numbers, if you're looking, let's say, for single family residences, that particular market is going to be much different than the condominium market or the townhome market. And if you're looking for condominiums in Valencia, that's going to be a lot different than condominiums in Canyon Country or condominiums in Castaic, if you can find them. I don't think I'm not sure if there are any, but you get the gist. So make sure you're looking at the right data when you're looking at real estate. I do update Santa Clarita openhouses.com quite frequently, in fact, every day. So you'll see this video living there. You'll see the blog. You'll see everything else. All right. So we have 12 coming soon listings. 79 new listings have hit the market in the past 7 days. 92 properties have had their prices changed. 32 have gone back on the market. I talked a little bit about this yesterday, what happens when properties actually cancel and buyers screwing up their opportunity to continue the escrow process because they pay something off or finance something and they didn't get their lender's blessing. If your lender is telling you it's okay to change anything financially while you're in escrow, even before you get in escrow, make sure you follow that up with them in an email. Make sure that you heard correctly, because I've had cases where people didn't hear correctly. And when they go back and validate the source of the information, the source says, oh, I must have misunderstood, or you probably misunderstood, which is the famous fallback, right? Being accountable is huge in real estate. So just person up. I was going to say man up. Person up and take responsibility. You get bad information, you're going to have to fall on your sword. Be very Maricopa. Just step forward and say, listen, I messed up. This is what happened and this is why. And leave it up to the client. You'll be surprised what people do, but leave it up to the client if they want to kick you to the curb and find somebody else or not. But again, being forthright and honest, it's going to be found out sooner or later. And God forbid you sitting on the stand and having a judge inquire or somebody's attorney inquire, a lot worse. Active under contract properties, 39, 55 pending, 63 closed this past week. We have 16 expired, 12 canceled, 14 have been put on hold, 7 have been pulled off the market, not being for sale anymore. Total of 759 active residential listings, condominiums, townhomes, and single family residences. A bunch of coming soon too. We have 16 of those posted out of that 759. If you want to see those, go to Santa Clarita ClaritaComingSoon.com. SantaClaritaComingSoon.com. You can request those. They have to be emailed. If you have an agent, stay loyal. Reach out to them. Say, listen, send me all these listings. The Coming Soon listings, it's not a massive volume. And also they can dial it in. If you're looking, 800 to 900,000, for example, they can dial in those Coming Soon listings. So that's all you see. And maybe a preview isn't a bad idea, just kind of looking at them, and you'll be able to get some vetting done. If listings are priced appropriately, they're selling quickly. If they're a little bit over, they might take a little while, but it depends on their condition. It depends on their location. It also depends on competition. So if you're a seller, make sure you get all those variables accounted for. And it looks like the sun is coming up behind me. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. I'm Connor with Honor. We will see you tomorrow. Be well and reach out to me, ZoomMeSCV.com. ZoomMeSCV.com. We'll be able to have a conversation about real estate, and I will take great care of you and yours. Be well. We'll see you in the next one.